Okay guys, first step on the way there. As you can see here, I have this paper which, if you watch my flat tour and flat renovation series, you'll have seen me kind of do a little DIY upcycling of actually these tables. But on the top, I had a good idea that instead of, buying something expensive or trying to work with something I don't really like, I just bought this cute white marble, is it called decal? Sticky paper to put over the top. It's actually really easy to do. You just need to cut a precise, you put it over the top and make sure you cut precisely, even making sure it's a little bit over so you can trim it. And it's right over here. So that's what that looks like. It's yellowed a bit and I'm not sure why white paint does this. Maybe something to do with the way sunlight, hits it at certain times. But yeah, for some reason it's yellowed a little bit, so luckily I'm going to cover it with the paper. It's going to be more of like a decorative stand. Obviously I use this, if I can open it, because it doesn't even have bloody handles. Okay, so this one is like, it's all just my hair stuff. Yeah, just all hair products in there. So I need to get handles for it so it looks nice and is easier to use. And then, yeah, put the marble paper on top, and on the side I need to go and buy white spray paint because it was never visible. It was a hidden little drawer set, so I need to, spray paint this, and then it's going to look gorgeous. And then, yeah, put some decorative items here, and it's right next to my vanity. And then this is a little moth killer thing, just ignore that, but I need to put that in my wardrobe, a new one. And yeah. So part of the table is done. Some people might say it was a bad idea to do this before this, but I think I'm just going to use a glossy white paint and like hand paint over it instead of spray paint. It's going to be less messy if I have any left. If not, do you know what? I can just buy a small tub of hopefully no more than £5 white glossy paint. Here it's not perfect, but I want to show you before, everything is put together. I obviously didn't show you the process of putting the paper on, but it's very, very simple. It has a sticky back. You peel the paper back off, which has instructions, by the way. I just kind of roughly measured it and then cut with kitchen scissors all the way around until it was as neat as possible, going all the way up to these edges, all the corners with the scissors like this, and trimming them. Obviously, it's not perfect yet, like I said, but yeah, then you just stick it down, and with my hand I flattened it as best I could, so it's looking a lot nicer, a lot better. I still need to push down all these edges, or possibly even just trim them a little more, and then remove a couple more air bubbles, just not roughly, what's the word, with quite a strong strong force. You need to press it down to remove any air bubbles. If you can hear that, that's also a little air bubble that's left over. Regardless, I'm obviously putting things on the tabletop, so you're not really going to see any of that not damage, but like any of those imperfections anyhow. But might as well try my best to make it look really good, because who knows how long I'll keep it for or what I'll be using it for. But yeah, that's the first step. And now I'm going to show you a couple more small things. I don't think I showed you guys these yet. So this is the Tiger Bowl little Primark. It was reduced. Little Primark vase. They match really nicely, although they're going in different rooms. This is just acrylic, like an acrylic storage box from Shein. A Primark candle for £2.50. A Zara, it's not a vase, it's more of like a glass. It's £8, but I only bought one because I'm using it probably to store pens. A little bit of ASMR there. And yeah, that is it. One small change here that you wouldn't normally see in my videos, but I've removed one of the boxes. It was a pink and gold box in between, and I think I switched it out. Oh, I switched it out for that Christian Dior perfume box there, so it just kind of matches the color palette a little better, all kind of blue themes, and yeah, a bit more like of a neutral cool tone shade. And then this was the box that was here. I kind of use it as like a little memory box. It was a Versace perfume box, so I've got a bunch of stuff in there, but it kind of suits this area quite well, quite nicely, so I'm going to leave it as it is. And yeah, the other room looks better. Moved everything from the drawer, and yeah, just placed it here on the countertop because I need to clear it out, and I'm going to reorganize everything, make a lot more space on the desktop. I realized a good way to do that, and now I'm going to show you few bits I've done so far as well. So ignore all the nails. I've just put, this is the poster my parents got me. There's some yellow damage there. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I'll figure it out. Probably put some things to cover it. Gonna keep this mirror here and probably this box and my jewelry. So for now we can kind of just place it like this. It's not going to stay like that, but yeah, I think this looks okay so far. And then obviously I will clean up those nails. Just covering up my keys here, but I kept the potpourri bottle that was already here. No, not potpourri, reed diffuser. This little tray that I had on the other side of the hallway. It's from Sardinia from last year, and that's going to hold this and my keys. And it just adds a nice pop of color. Put it more on display, and then I'll show you where I moved the other tray that was originally here. So this was originally holding my keys. You might have remembered it from my original flat tour. So it's just a nice little marble dish I've had for a while, I think from TK Maxx. These flowers that have been in the bathroom for a while, I'm putting on the tray. The potpourri that was here, and then I think I'll put something else in the middle, but I'm still figuring this out a little bit. But yeah, I really like how that looks so far, and the white and gold I think suits the bathroom much more aesthetically. I'm just cleaning up one of my hallway tables. Don't worry, I cleaned everywhere, and this little dish from Sardinia is now in its place. And then also I'm putting the lamp here, which you'll see switched on in a moment. Still figuring out how to style it, but you'll see the finished results soon. And yeah, now this is my dressing table, vanity table, whatever, in my room. Reorganizing my makeup, had a genius idea based on TikTok of how to reorganize using these drawers, and it was pretty simple. So yeah, just cleaning it with a wipe here, and then I'm just going to literally take the plastic acrylic trays out from the containers and just put them in there. It's a lot quicker. I might reorganize my actual makeup at some point, so if you want to see that, let me know. But yeah, it's a lot of makeup, and luckily it just about fit into these drawers. So I removed everything from the top of the vanity table. The perfume tray also moved, and I cleaned under there. I'm redoing the entire vanity tabletop. Just came back from the rain. It's torrentially pouring it down right now. Typical spring weather. So the hair's not at its finest. It's a little bit wet at the moment. So yeah, I'm about to take a bubble bath anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna have my evening bath. Not that I have a bubble bath every day, that's irrelevant, but yeah, today I am taking a bubble bath with Lush products. Very excited for that. So the hair really doesn't matter, it's the end of the day. And the point of this vlog clip right now is to show you updates on things that have arrived, a few things I've bought, washed, and that are ready to use. First is an Amazon product that I think I did show you in a previous clip, but I've officially washed it and unpacked it, so I'll do a little update. It is this, well, it goes together like this, but it is a little rosebud, rose-shaped ice cube tray. So you've got 9 here. I chose, of course, like a pink shade, and hopefully it comes out. I saw pictures of people who had actually bought it. I think it was about £7. Did come out really nicely, so I'm excited to actually put this in, try it out. Hopefully when my friends are over and we're having drinks, it's not gonna look like a mess and they'll be like, what happened to that ice cube? I'm sure they won't, but yeah, I hope the investment was worth it. Then for the for my actual, I keep saying kitchen trays, but this is for the fridge. Of course, this can be used anywhere in the house, but they are these 2 kitchen trays. So they've got handles, you can see here, so you actually, you know, can pull it out easily from the fridge, and it acts as its own little drawer. Of course, you can actually fit it into the drawer spaces, but for me, everything's already taken except for the shelves, so I'm going to try and see where it fits in if I have to move things around. But I'll show you that part as well, because it is part of my flat upgrade, and some people might be interested in this type of organization, so yeah, worth showing at least. And final item for this clip is some bedding. Very exciting. I will show you, I think, only once it's fully on. There's, you guys know how to change your bedding. It's not really a big step, so I will show you in the official full tour how it looks on my bed and everything. It will, and with the room, I think it will look a lot more understated and elegant, a little bit more grown up. Although I love my room as it is, I do want to go a little bit more neutral. So I am going to actually open it and show you guys. It is the exact same as what I already had, pink satin but in white. So yeah, it's the same style, probably from the same like factory and outlet or whatever. It's literally just white satin bedding. So it comes with 2 pillowcases. I got a king size because I like things a little oversized, and my duvet is actually a king size because I like it just to be oversized and kind of swoop over the edges of the bed. So I got the largest size, I think, or you can probably even get super king. It's from AliExpress. I paid about, I want to say £15 for the whole set, possibly a little bit more, but I do remember it being very inexpensive. I certainly didn't spend a lot of money. And yeah, it's just satin. It's not like real silk or anything, but I love the feeling of silky bedding, and then satin is just the cheaper alternative. So yeah, and white is obviously very neutral. It's not even really a color, so it will go with anything. I can add a little bit more pops of color around the room regardless. And yeah, very excited to put all this stuff together.